If you would like to learn how to make these customizable QR plaque codes, please stick around. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, you guys, we're going to jump straight into this video because it's kind of detailed. The first thing I want to do is pick out what text I want to use. This person has a bakery, so I'll be doing something for them, for their bakery company, for their for their bakery company. Lord, y'all got to excuse me. I ain't did a voiceover in like 10 months. So yeah, stick with me. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what font I want to use. You can just pick out whatever font you want. Most of the time with these, with women, they normally like cursive, so that's the normal go-to. They have all type of different cursive fonts on here. Just take a little second to kind of browse around and see which font works best for you. So you'll see that I found this font. I'm going to play around with this font a little bit. And then the next thing that you'll see me do, I like to go ahead and get a box and go ahead and do the circumference. So the height and the width of my plaques are always either going to be 8 by 10 or 10 by 8. It just depends on if they want it horizontally or if they want it vertical. So this person wanted theirs to go side by side. I can't get my words out right now, but I believe it's horizontal. Y'all don't judge me. But yes, so I did it to where it's big enough. So I know as long as I'm within this box that I'm good. So I'm going ahead and putting my sweet queen at the top. I like to pull my stuff down at least like a couple of boxes down. That way when I'm clicking on the outside of it, the top of it doesn't cover it. So that's what I'm doing right there. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add her bakery company at the bottom of it. I like to make 2 different fonts. So even though the rest of the plaque is going to be that Sweet Queen font, I'm going to make the bakery company a different font just to give it a different look. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm about to go ahead and find something. I wanted something that looked a little classy, a little bit professional. So that is the look that I'm going with. And you'll see which font that I'm going to choose in just a second. All right. So I decided to run with this one. I'm going to go ahead and center it for the most part. After I get done with that, I am about to, let's see what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to move it around, get it to exactly how I want it. Y'all don't have to do exactly how I'm doing it, but I learned that this way is the best way and the quickest way for me to get these plaques done. All right, so the next thing that I'm doing, I wanted to add her like some little cupcake little things on it. I like to add one of mine, the name of theirs was Kisses Lingerie. And so I added some like kisses with their plaque. I also added with another person. I'm trying to think. Lord, I can't think for nothing. But I like to do different little images to basically customize your plaque. Now, you'll see later on in the video that I don't have them on there anymore once I'm actually printing it off. Because what I like to do is go ahead and send my customers basically just a draft on how it will look. And she's decided that she did not want the cupcakes on there. So you'll see later on that it's not on there. So this is just me kind of showing you just to play around with it. Do whatever you want to do with it. If it's for your own personal use, do what you want to do. Even if it's for a customer, do what you want to do. And then show it to them. Of course, they don't like it, then take it off. But let them know that you can be creative. Make it customized for them. And they'll love it. Trust me. All right, so the next thing that we're doing here, we're going to go ahead and add our different things as far as our QR codes, so far as your Instagram, Facebook, Cash App, Venmo, Zales, whatever you want it to be, your website. the opportunities are endless when it comes to making QR codes. They have so many different websites out here that you can do for free. I'll put the website that I use to get my generated QR codes down below, so that way you can see, because I don't pay anything for those. They are free. So yes, I'll give you those jewels. So right now I'm just adding the Instagram, Facebook, and her Cash App, if I'm not mistaken. And then after I get done, I like to line them up. You'll see that I move like my little background box. Um, excuse me, later on, just so I can line um my different titles up. This is so that everything is even when it is time to go ahead and transfer over to your plaque. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I like to change the color of them too. Like, say if somebody want their stuff to be blue, I change it blue just so they can get like an idea of, how it will look. Now, this is me lining up the Instagram, Cash App, and Facebook. This is just so I can make sure that it is even. You want it to be even because then we're gonna group it. So once you group it, you ain't gotta worry about it going nowhere. It's all together. When you move it, they all gonna move together. So it makes it a lot easier on that tip too. So just another little gem real quick. So now, as you can see, when I move one, they all move. I don't have to worry about them being uneven, none of that stuff. So there you go with that. And then now, let's see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going ahead and grouping the Sweet Queens and the bakery company with the cupcakes. So that way, that is all together. So if I want to, I can just move that around and I don't have to worry about moving them like separately. So that makes it easier as well. Right now, I'm getting the boxes for the QR codes. I had just downloaded like a print and cut. No, it wasn't a print and cut image. It was the other one. I can't get it together, y'all. But y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go and you upload the image, it's either print and cut or it's the pattern. I did that, so it automatically popped up black. It doesn't matter if it's black. You can change the color. It doesn't matter anyway, because once you cut it, it's going to be the color of the vinyl that you choose anyway. So all you have to do is copy and paste the box, do it two more times, get it to the size that you want to before you copy and paste. That way you know that all of your boxes are the exact same size. And once I get done doing that, you'll see where I line up my boxes as well with the lines to make sure those are even, and I go ahead and group those as well. So that way, if I need to move those, they all move at the same time. So right here is where I'm lining it up. Just lining it up with one of the lines on the background. And once I get them lined up, then, like I said, I'll group it. All right, so there you go. It has been grouped. Now I'm going to go ahead and change those blue. It's kind of hard to tell that it's blue with this view of the computer, but everything is blue. So now, next thing left to do is go ahead and get my QR codes. So I've already downloaded her QR codes onto the app, onto the Cricut. So all I have to do is go onto her thing and select them and put them on there. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm grouping everything up so I can make it a little smaller because I want to make sure everything fits. You don't want it to be too big, y'all. You want it to fit. You want to be able to have space to be able to put it exactly where you want to put it at on the plaque. And then I almost forgot to put at the bottom connect with me. So y'all see later on where I put connect with me. And I had to end up making it a little bit smaller just so I could have enough room for everything. All right, so I got my connect with me. Y'all, I spelled connect all type of wrong and didn't realize it until I sent it to the girl and then she was like, everything looks good except for connect is wrong. I'm like, Lord bless it. Good thing it was my friend, y'all. She ain't judge me. So I had to fix that. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my QR codes. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the ones that I already have downloaded. All I'm going to do is go to complex. After you go to complex, I want to crop mine out because I want to get all this extra stuff out of the background of my QR code. Once you've done that, you're going to do the exact same thing to the other QR codes that you have. And then after that, we will upload them onto our Cricut and then place them on the plaques. Well, on the y'all know what I mean. So we're going to go to print, then cut image. You don't want to go to just cut image. So cut image is how I got like the black QR code background, what I was telling y'all about. So it's cut image. But what we want to do right now is print, then cut image. Because you want to print it, and then we're going to cut it afterward. So that one is her Instagram, like I said. Then we're going to do her Cash App and her Facebook. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not getting too far on the outside of the QR code because you don't want to have like this real big, huge white like blank space around your QR code. So when you do it, try to make sure you get it as close to the QR code, but you do not want to cut off any of the QR code because then it won't work. What you see me doing right now is just basically sizing up my second QR code with my first QR code. Is just to make sure that all of my QR codes are the exact same size when it's time to print them off. And then we have the last one. We got our Facebook one. Then after that, we'll be done. And we're going to go ahead and start cutting our vinyl and cutting our QR codes. Doing the exact same thing. I just want to measure it up, make sure that it is the exact same size. And there we go, you guys. You want to center it. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I center it just so when I send it to the customer, they get the best, vision of what their plaque is going to look like. So, and it would bother me if it wasn't centered. So it's for my mental and for my customer. All right, now that I got everything exactly how I want it, it's time to go ahead and cut our vinyl. I love this holographic vinyl. It is everything. It's just something about the holographic. Then when it be on that side, you get them different angles, them different colors. It just stands out. So I love when my customers decide that they want to go with the holographic. It looks good with anything, to be honest. So there you go. It's been cut out. I've already went ahead and put everything on a plaque. So what I'm showing you guys right now is how it looks, but I'm about to show you I'm about to explain to y'all a little bit more in depth on how I get everything so even. So that is the bottom of my my plaque. That's the holder. The ones that I bought on Amazon, I'm gonna link it down below. It allows me, like I said, to do it either vertical or horizontal. So it gives me the freedom to give my customer exactly what they want. And I love it. And it looks good either way. So that is just me showing you guys what the Plaques look like and what it comes with. And I got these off Amazon. I think it came with like 10 of them for like, I think it was like $40. So that's not bad. But anyway, what I'm showing you guys right now, what I did was I lined it up with the lines just because I wanted to make sure everything was even. I got my I, my C, my F lined up. I got everything lined up. So that's basically what I'm showing y'all right now. I took the stick paper, y'all know what I mean, the paper that you transfer paper, and I did the first top, the Queen Baking Company, and I went ahead and took that off and then put it on there. Then I took the Instagram, Cash App, Facebook with the squares and took those off and put them on there. Then put Connect with Me on there. Now I could have did it all with one sheet, but I did not want to waste that much of my transfer paper. So I just cut it to a good thick enough size that I'll be able to do the transfer.
All right, you guys, for my QR codes, I just use some basic sticker paper. I get this off Amazon. I will put the link down below to where I get this from. And all you want to do, yeah, I got all types of stuff going on in my background. You just want to put it going face down. Put it in like that. Close it up. And then I'm going to come over here. Give me 1 second. Let me cut this off. Alright. I'm going to come over here to Cricut. And then I'm going to press finish. And considering I never closed it out, I can press back. Like I said, if y'all want a more in-depth video, please let me know. I really kind of just did this just so y'all could see how to do the format and how to get the QR codes on there and how to kind of like get the squares to go in the background. So if y'all want something a little bit more in-depth, let me know. Like I said, and since I've already done her design, I'm not going to save it because I really don't need it. So I'm going to take this off. And take this off. So only thing I need is my QR codes. QR codes are on here. I'm gonna go to make it. When I go to make it, it's gonna pop up print then cut. You do not want it to just go straight into cutting. You want it to print out onto your printer, and then you're gonna put it onto your little pad and you're gonna cut it out. So then we're gonna go to send the printer. I already have my printer connected. I'm gonna press print. And then it's gonna come over here. Print it out. Then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on a sheet. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to take it off. I'm gonna take it. You want to make sure you line it up good, because if you don't, it's not going to cut directly around the QR code. So give me 1 second so I can do this. I'm going to set this down. Y'all, I'm being like real. And I don't think I'm going to edit none of this. So it's going to be one of them videos. You get what you get. But it's going to be very informative because I'm taking out the time to show you guys. Alright, so boom. We got them on here. It's lined up. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's lined up. Put this in here. We're gonna set our thing. Uh-oh. We're gonna set this to print, no, to paper. And then press this. And then press this. It's gonna go ahead and print it out. Well, cut it out. I'm sorry. I can't even get my words together. See, this is why I don't do videos like that no more. So it's gonna make sure it's reading it. and then it's gonna cut it out. Once it cuts it out, then y'all literally all you're gonna do is take them off of here, and we're gonna put them onto here. Now right now it doesn't look super clear. That's just because I still have the other film on the back. So once I'm completely done with it, I'll take the other film off, and then you'll be able to see it's just like straight through. So as you can see, it's cutting around the QR code. And it's that easy, y'all. I'm gonna do like this. As you can see, it's cut around them. I'm just gonna peel them off and then put them out of here. After I get done doing that, I will show you guys what it looks like. So I'll be right back.
All right, you guys, on this part, I'm just showing you guys that the QR codes work, that everything did transfer over safely. Now, I did check on this before I actually printed them off, but this is just so you guys can actually see for yourself. It popped up her Cash App, popped up her Facebook, and it popped up her Instagram. So I hope that this video was very, very informative. I hope that this was something that can help you out. I know that there's a lot of people like myself who have Cricut machines that are constantly looking for new ways to make money. This is definitely a great way to make money. So thank y'all for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.